in Ulysses Part 2, Episode 5, The Odyssey, Lotus Eaters, at 10 a.m., Bloom walks to a post office where he picks up a letter addressed to Henry Flower, his pseudonym. He sees an attractive woman in a carriage and waits to watch her stand up so he can catch a glimpse of her undergarments as she leaves. But a man named McCoy pesters him, and a truck obscures his view. Bloom tells McCoy his wife is going on a singing tour. McCoy makes Bloom promise to mark him down as attending Dignam's funeral. Bloom looks at advertisements of plays and thinks about his father, then reads his letter, a flirtatious, coquettish letter from Martha, a woman he's been corresponding with for a while. Bloom was bold in his last letter, and Martha threatens to punish him. She has sent him a flower along with the letter. Bloom pockets the letter and slips into a church where women are receiving communion. He ponders the Christian religion. Would Martha meet him at a church someday? Next, he goes to a chemist's shop or a pharmacy to have lotion made for Molly and runs into a man who asks to see his newspaper so he can check the horse race listings. Bloom says he was going to throw it away, but the man misunderstands and thinks Bloom is giving him a tip on a horse named Throwaway, running in the Gold Cup race. Bloom walks to the local baths to bathe before the funeral. Episode 5 is named after an incident in the Odyssey in which Odysseus' ship is blown to the island of the Lotus Eaters. The people there live on lotus, an intoxicating food that comes from a kind of flower. They give some lotus to Odysseus' men, who love the drunken feeling so much they no longer want to sail home to Ithaca. Odysseus has to force them back onto the ship. Similarly, this episode of Ulysses is about intoxicants. Bloom is aware of intoxication all around him. A tea store makes him think of a lethargy, flowers of idleness. In church, Bloom notices the intoxicating effects of religion. A cigar is a narcotic, and Bloom himself is a great big intoxicating lotus flower, from his name, Bloom, to his pseudonym, Henry Flower. Also, the male sex organ, its potency and impotence, is a motif of this episode that contributes to the novel's themes of sex and love. Bloom's limp father of thousands is contrasted with Boylan's sexual vigor.